What's up? It's back at again with another video. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and shout out Miss Graham. Hopefully she gives me an A on this project. And yeah, let's go. All right, I'm doing unequal pay in the men and women pay gap in the Industrial Revolution. All right, the Industrial Revolution had many changes in the economy. One of which was women in the workforce. This is one of the craziest changes ever since the cotton gin. More women into the workforce were given a new opportunity to provide for themselves, but this also came at a cost because they could make money, but the fact is they made a ton less money than men. Like, imagine this is men making money, this is women making money, and this is the pay gap in between. Making money in between. Yeah, and that's the whole thing right there. Although that nowadays there have been a lot of improvements to the pay gap in the U.S., the gender pay gap still exists today. According to the Global Gender Gap World Economic Forum report, and that a forum is like when a bunch of people talk about it. It's official. Women around the world make around 50% what men make. In America, the gender pay gap is less than that, but it's still not 100% equal. The Center for American Progress states that women make only 77 cents per dollar that a man makes. A lot of people say that a big misconception is that some people say is that women are not smart enough to get high-paying jobs. True. It's false. 100% false. It's 100% false. Like, I know a lot of dumb girls. I know a lot of smart girls. I know a lot of dumb guys. I know a lot of smart guys. And yeah, it doesn't correlate. It's all about the education, and people say this because back then women couldn't get as much of a education as men. So that's why they said they weren't smart enough to get it. But nowadays we can get the same education, so pretty much we're all equal in that type of system. The gender pay gap exists today for many reasons, including education, responsibility, and legal barriers. Now, according to the whole World Bank, 130 million girls are out of school globally. Apparently, a third of the countries worldwide just do not have gender equality in education. That basically means that men get higher forms of education and women get lower forms of education. That also turns out to lower income for them, and they make a lot less money. Yeah. And now, although not as prevalent in the U.S., legal barriers significantly contribute to the gender pay gap. For example, my hometown, Telangana, which is in India, Indian women there, or Telangana women in there, they cannot own any property at all. So that's why they marry a family. That's why they marry, so that they can get a man who can buy property and just have a nice life. So yeah, women can't buy anything there. This also means that it's not that women cannot own a business. If they want to own a business, the man would have to buy the property and then start the business himself, and then yeah. And then that also negatively impacts their ability to make money. And that also makes it like these type of issues around the world make it like hard for women to get equal pay. Now, back to the World Economic Forum, it will take about 200 years to close the pay gap between men and women. Now, more must be done to bring women in other countries to schools. Yeah, progress in these areas will further contribute to equal pay. So basically, like, if you provide like money for them, like different type of options, like they balance the work, they get and men and women balance home responsibilities, like they can take turns. Like if a man takes a job, or if a man doesn't take a job and the woman goes to work, this type of stuff will like balance the pay gap out. And yeah, which has been, and then this has become an economic problem ever since women were introduced to the workforce. So ever since the Industrial Revolution. So yeah, that's my PSA. I'm Sai, and I'm done.